Namaskaram, Mahodaya.
Shubham Bhuyat. Any doubts in yesterday's class?
Actually, I wanted to know what is the difference between dana and dakshina.
Gana.
Dana.
Danam and dakshina.
Yes.
See what this tato yatkincha dadati sa dakshina is there in this thing. Which one? The same Swadhyaya Brahmanam. So towards the end of this thing, whatever amount yatha shakti is being offered in the form of dravyam, that is generally money, that is called dakshina. Offering dakshina is also a kind of dhanam only, isn't it?
Yes.
So hato yajnasta dakshinaha, the yajna without any dakshina is lost. That is me. So dakshina is also a kind of dana. Actually, dhanam, because what happens is if you take the danas on 12th day of after death, there will be Savarna Danam, Bhudanam, Godanam, and all these things. 11 or 16 kinds of danas, isn't it? There, Savarna Danam is also there. But in for most of the things, people are offering dravyam only, that is currency, isn't it?
Yes.
So that is one kind of thing. But towards the end of, after finishing the karma, the Purohita is offered yatkincha dadati, something he is offered. That means depending on the capacity of the donor, isn't it? Yajmana. That is called dakshina. So dakshina also, but dhanam, okay, offering dhanam, etc. Towards the end, again the Purohita is offered some dakshina. So dakshina will be separate from any other kind of. The Purohita himself, recently my mother-in-law died, no, so they offered to Graha Purohita, we household Purohita, the Godanam. His son received Bhudanam. They themselves may receive these things. Doesn't matter. But towards the end of the karma, it may be Masikam, it may be Samvatsarikam, whatever it is, dakshina is offered. So the same dakshina is his livelihood. For example, if Ganeshwara Puja, Punyaha Vachanam, or Vivaha, etc. is done, there whatever clothes and other rice, etc. is put for puja, worship, everything goes to the Purohita only. But that is not to be counted as dakshina. So separately dakshina is to be offered for him, for that is useful for his livelihood. Although he takes these things which are used for that particular vratam or anything, vivaha, upanayana, whatever it is, there are karmas. Is it clear?
Yes. What is the vyutpatti of dakshina? From daks dhatu? How is it?
I have to check. I will see and tell you.
Okay. Thank you.
Dakshina. Daksha. I think it is some Unadi Pratyaya, not in Panini, I think. Daksha is Samartha. So whatever is given depending on Samarthya capacity, financial, this thing, that is called generally. But the Vyatpatti I will give you. I will check and give you. Okay?
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Mahodaya. गम्यमानापि क्रिया कारक विभक्तौ प्रयोजिका अत्र अलम श्रमेण इति उदाहृतम् अलम पद घटित वाक्यं विहाय अन्यत् किमपि उदाहरणं
कृत्वा गत्वा इत्यादयः अपि प्रयुज्यन्ते गत्वा किं क्रियते गत्वा किम् आगतेन किम् आगतेन रामेण किं प्रयोजनं साध्यते किं प्रयोजनं प्राप्यते isn't it? So like that all these examples where without kriya there are these usages now. So what happens is there is problem between Nayayikas and Vaiyayikas. Nayayikas say, taking some Panini Sutras even, tasya vikaraha tena raktam ragat laksharochanathako, etc. Sutras they take without kriya padam, Panini Sutram. There are only Kriyapadam, some Panini Sutras. Vinchati, Nakshati, Shabdadagduram Karoti, Pakshimatsyamugan Hanti, Paripanthancha Tishtati. It goes on like that. Fourth Adhyaya. So what happens? They say, since Panini is offering a Sutra means Vakyam, Tasya Vikaraha. Is there any Kriyapadam? No. So when it is acceptable to Panini, why do you say that there cannot be a sentence without a Kriya? That is the argument of Nayayikas. Vaiyakarnas, what they say, especially Tadasyastasminiti Matup, under that sutram, Patanjali clearly says, Nahi padartha sattam yabhicharati. This is very important. Nahi padartha sattam yabhicharati. If there is a thing, okay, it does exist. Without existence, there cannot be anything in the universe. Therefore, we take existence itself as a kriya. Asabhuvi, bhusattayam, vrikshaha. Can you have a simple nama like vrikshaha? No, asti iti gamyate. Although it is not used, asti iti gamyate. In the beginning, under anabhihite, I have given you that vartikam. Astir bhavanti paraha apraityamanoopyasti. So, asti, bhavati, vidyate, any one of these three is to be supplied wherever you do not find any kriyapadam. That means without kriyapadam, there cannot be any sentence. Okay, once these people take satta, nahi padarthaha sattam yabhicharati, okay, what happens? It goes to niruktam also. Because jayate asti vardhati viparnamate vardhate apakshiyate vinashyati, 6 bhava vikaras are there, no? All of them are just other forms of satta only. Isn't it? Yeah. So anyway, in Mimamsakas don't have any problem with this kind of explanation. But here, between Nayayikas and Vaiyakarnas, there is a problem. Akhyata rahidamapi, kriyapada rahidamapi, vakyam bhavati iti Nayayikaha. Akhyatapadam vina, arthat kriyapadam vina, nakimapi vakyam, ekamapi vakyam nabhavati iti Vaiyakarnanam. We already discussed this. Anything else? So we are entering Chaturthi Vibhakti. There we were discussing karma. So karmanayam abhipraiti sasampradanam. Sampradana samjna definition is being offered by Panini. Karmana, this is karane tritiya. Which karma is the karanam in getting sampradana samjna for yam abhipraiti. Karta iti sheshaha. Vaki sheshaha. Karta yam abhipraiti. Abhipraiti means ipsate. Ipsati. He wants something. So by and large, taking all the examples, it comes out to Dana Kriya only. So Dana Karmanaha, it will turn out. But what is karma? Question. Note down one paribhasha. Kritrimat kritrimayoho, kritrime karya sampratyayaha is the paribhasha. Kritrimat kritrimayoho, kritrimat kritrimayoho, kritrime karya sampratyayaha. There will be kritrima and akritrima in the Shastra. There, when there is a problem, how to interpret, then take the kritrima. Kriyaya nirvrattam kritrimam. Kriyaya nirvrattam kritrimam. Into sahajam. There is some sutras. Dvetah trihi. Dukre karne is the the purpose of do is this. Dvetah trihi. So krudhatu has got do as its samjna. So it will get a tripratyaya. Kakara is for arresting guna and vriddhi. So kru itra. Okay. Kru 3. Then trermam nityam. Mam it will be nityam wherever there is a 3. So kritrimam. Kriyaya nirvrattam. That means artificially it is done. Not original. Kritrimam. You may take other word also. Paktrimam, dopachishpake. The do itsamya is put by Panini for this purpose. So paktrimam. Okay, so come back to this example. Krutrimam karma, akritrimam karma. What does it mean by akritrimam karma? Kriya only. Where in Vedanta, etc., you are using prarabdha karma, sanchita karma, agami karma, etc. Huh? Karma baddho lokaha, etc. You are saying in Vedanta darshanam that karma is kriya only. Akritrimam. Whereas in Panini, what happens? Huh? What is karma? Kattuhu ipsitatamam karma. So this Kattuhu ipsitatamam karma is kritrima, created by Panini exclusively for the use only in Ashtadhyayi, not outside. Just like Vriddhi Ravaich. Outside you will say Vriddhi. Vriddhim bhavanto abhravantu, Radhyatam Vriddhisam, Vriddhim bhavanto abhravantu, Radhyatam Vriddhisam. Vriddhi or Radhi, both mean it. So in Loka, that Vriddhi. Here in Shastram, A, I, O. These three varnas, each one of them, not combinedly, each one of them is called Vriddhi in my Shastram. Pratyekam Vakya Parisamapti it is called, not Samudaya Vakya Parisamapti. We are not going into details now. Okay, so here what happens? How to decide? Karmanayam abhipraiti sasampradhanam. Karma means, do you mean akritrima karma, that is kriya, or karma that is kritrima, that is created by Panini? What is that? Katturipsitatam. Then the problem is here is that both we have to take. Otherwise, the examples cannot be analyzed. That will become clear through examples. So in Mahabhashyam, Patanjali says, Kriyapi Kritrimam Karma. You can note down that word. That Kriyapi Kritrimam Karma, Mahabhashyam. Kriya also is, you may call it Kritrimam, because when you say Kriya, what is Kriya? Kru is the Dhatu, Kriyasya Shapratyaya. Okay? Kri Adesha will come, Kriya, it becomes stop. Ajajyata stop in Stri Vivaksha. So Kriya. There also you are doing something or not? After all, in the last birth, last incarnation, Chaitra was killing a cow. Gohatya is automatically. So there also, that is coming this Janma as a Kriya. Karma you call it. So Kriya Kritrimam Karma, actually this is not the explanation given in any commentary. This is with my own knowledge I am trying to explain. So Kriya Kritrimam Karma. Therefore here, Karmana, with the Karma, Kritrima Karma you take. Why? Because Kritrima Kritrimayoha Kritrime Karya Sampratyaya is the Paribhasha. Karmana. Then, Sampradiyate is Sampradam. Samyak Pradiyate. This Sam is Samyak in that sense. In Vedanta Darshanam, 4th Sutram, Badayana Sutram is Tattu Samanvayat. Tatu Brahma is known through Samanvaya. Samanvaya means Samyak Anvaya Samanvaya. What is Samanvaya? Samyak Tvancha Tatparyavatvam. Sarvesham Vedanta Vakyanam Yatha Brahmani Samanvaya Tatha Tatha Asmabhihi Vedanta Vakyani Yakhyayami. That is the meaning. So Sampradiyate is Sampradana, Samyak Pradiyate. While offering this thing, what they do? Aham Amka Sharma, Tubhyam Aham Gam Dadami, what is it? After Danam, it is not mine. Namama is said. Namama means it no longer belongs to me. We will come back to Rajikasya Vasandadati. Okay. So, Tubhyam aham sampradade namama, that is the mantra. Tubhyam chaturthi. Aham sampradade, I am giving completely. You enjoy the milk, etc. Namama, it no longer belongs to me. So, Swatma Tyagaha. Paratva Praptihi Swatmatyagashya Spashtam Tatra Uchyate. All this goes into Dharma Shastras. Let us not deep into it. So here what happens, what Panini means is this. Panini does not say anything. We know that. Karmanayam abhiprayati sasampradhanam, he went home. Now there is problem. Okay, you have to take all the examples from Veda also. You are going to take some examples from Loka also. So then he says, Danasya karmana, Danam is a karma, Danasya, Dadati, isn't it? Gam Dadati. Go is the karma of Danam, Dana Kriya. Gam Dadati, okay, Dadati is a Kriya, Akshipta is karma, Gam, isn't it? So Danasya karmana, Yam Abhipraiti, who is supposed to be at the receiving end, huh? Who is going to receive it, who is meant, supposed to receive, Saha Sampradana Samudhya Sya. That person is called Sampradhanam in my Shastram. Chaturthi Sampradhane Vipraya Gandadati. So, if you want to express Sampradhana, Karakam, employ Chaturthi. If you come across Chaturthi, take it for granted that it is in Sampradhana Karakam, both ways. Karmanyeva Ditiya, Ditiyaiva Karmani. Chaturthyeva Sampradhane eva Chaturthi, both ways it is in Ima. Sarvam Vakyam Savadharanam Bhavati. We have already Anabhihite Ityeva, Anabhihite iti Anuvattata eva. Don't forget the Adhikara Sutram Anabhihite. If not already expressed, then only this Vibhakti will come. If it is already expressed, the Sampradhana Karakam is already expressed by another Shabda, Padam, then Chaturthi will not come. Same, it continues. So, what is the example? Diyate yasmai daniyo vipraha dhatoho prachayaha prasya agyadatasya, that is the order in third adhyaya. There, tavyat tavyani yaraha, one sutram is there, first sutram. Tavyat, swartartham, tavya, aniya, three prachaya, kartavyam, karaniyam. So, this karaniyam, the aniyar prachaya is coming. Tayoreva krityakta khalathaha is at the head, on the top, guideline. Tayoreva bhavakarmanoreva. Kritya pratyayas are tavyat, tavya, aniyar, yat, niyat, kyap. 7 sutras, 7 or 8 pratyayas, they are called kritya pratyayas. Separate grammatical applications are ruled by Panini for them. Therefore, that group of pratyayas, which are also krit pratyayas, are given a separate name called kritya. This aniyar pratyayam also falls under the kritya. So, tayoreva bhavakarmanoreva. But here, what is the meaning? Diyate asmai. This is neither bhava nor karma, but sampradana. This is, you can offer a dhanam to this vipra. Yogyata you have to check. See, when you are offering a dhanam, you have to check the yogyata, whether this person learned Veda or not, because he has to get rid of the papas. Yesterday we discussed Veda through Swadhyaya. So, here what happens? Daniyaha. Dadane dhatu, aniyar pratyaya. How did you get aniyar pratyaya? Because tayoreva krityakta khalatha sutram is there. Then another sutram is there. Krityalyito bahulam. Here Patanjali says, actually this kritya lit is not necessary. Simple. Say bahulam. That will be. So although they are said in bhava karmartha, etc., sometimes beyond that also these pratyayas will come. So bahula grahanena atra sampradane arthe aniyar pratyaya. That means the aniyar pratyaya, which is in sampradanartha, already denoted sampradana karakam. Therefore, daniyaha vipraha only it will be, not daniyaha vipraya, something like that. It will not. Is it clear? So the aniyar pratyaya in daniya shabda has already denoted abhihita, this sampradana karakam. Therefore, following anabhihite adhikara sutram, vipra shabda does not get chaturthi vibhakti. Any question?
Acharya, I not get. I mean, once again, tell the example.
See, in the beginning we have studied on the top of Karaka, except Prathama, on the top of Karakas, starting Karma Karaka, Varna Sotram Anabhihite. Abhihita means Ukta, Mahavashya, already expressed. Abhi Dha, Rudhain Dharana Pasnayoho, Dathater Hihi, one Panin Sotram is there. When Taprachaya follows, since it is Kit, Abhidha Ta Abhihita, it becomes. Is it clear? Abhihita means already expressed. Examples we have given then itself. Rama did the vanity. Why is it wrong? Because it did, past tense is already expressed by one Shabda. You should not go for, okay, a Shabda to express past tense also. So Rama did go, will do. Is it clear?
Yes, Acharya.
Sita does knows. Many people think it is present tense. It is not present tense. Ekatvam. When third person, he, she, it, etc. you are using, then does will come or the kriya will be added s or es, depending on. That is there, isn't it? Why? To avoid repetition. Repetition is acceptable in only two cases. Brahmavadino vadanti, Brahmavadino, etc. in Veda. In order to generate an urge in the mind of the person to perform certain yaga or to achieve Brahmajnanam, time and again it is. There is nothing. Panurukti is not a dosha, it's not a defect. Is it clear? Second, in classroom, there will be Uttamadhikari, Madhyadhikari, Mandadhikari. For Mandadhikari, because the weakest link of the chain is the strongest point, you have to take care of it. Otherwise, do you drive?
Yes, sir.
Which one? Two-wheeler, four-wheeler, both?
Two-wheeler.
Two-wheeler. Ah, okay. Are you a mechanic?
No.
Ah, I am. I'm a mechanic. I can just dismantle my motorbike, 1985 model HD 250cc, and reassemble. For small things, I don't go to mechanic because I have observed. I watched him, observed him, how he is doing. Once or twice, manual will be there. With the help, you can just dismantle the carburetor, etc. And anyway, so now what happens is, where are we? This is the what is happening. What Panini means is, since Panurukti is a dosha, actually, dvau apopau anaya, such usages are there. Patanjali gave this example. Sometimes Panurukti is not taken seriously. Actually, apopau means two parts, isn't it? Then why are dvau apopau? People are using like that, isn't it? You cannot control. So what Panini is doing, nobody else can do. That's what he is doing. What is that? Controlling the language. Can you control language? We say 99 people say no. Panini says yes. Because if you employ an asadhu shabda, then you will get your leg broken. That is simply what Panini means. Adharma, papa. That's all. So anybody may turn deaf to your words, may not listen to you, but as far as karma is concerned, you are going to face these consequences. At least some people will be of this fear and they may fall in line, something like that. So, Anabhihite is Adhikara Sotram. It is going into all these Vibhakti Vidhayaka Sotras, Karmani Dvitiya, Kartakarnayo Tritiya, Chaturthi Sampradane, Panchamya Padane, Saptamya Adhikaranecha. Now, all these Karakas, it goes and says, if and only if the Artha of this Karaka is not already denoted by another
word.
Is it clear?
Here, yes, Acharya, but here how this Aniyar and Tavyat Pratyaya is generating Chaturthi.
What is the Dhatu? Da. What is the Pratyaya? Aniyar. In which sense? Panini gives the sense to most of the Pratyayas. Sometimes he doesn't give meaning. He doesn't give meaning, it is Swatika Pratyaya. Swa means Prakriti. Whatever the Artha is there for Prakriti, the same is denoted after adding that Pratyaya also. That is called Swatika Pratyaya. leave it. Here, daniya is in the sense of sampradana. You can offer a dana for this person. Now, here I will discuss that also, by the way.
So, Acharya, I want to tell you in Telugu. అంటే ఇప్పుడు దానియా అంటే ఇయ్యవలసింది, దానం చేయవలసింది.
దానియ చతుర్థి వాని కొరకు. In that sense, Telugu koraku. Actually, in Telugu, Hindi, English, always nobody is using Chaturthi Vibhakti. Take Telugu. Ramudu Sitaku Pustakam Ichchanu. Take Hindi. Rama Sita ko ek kitab di. Sita ke liye di, actually. Not Sita ko. But nobody is using. And Rama gave a book for Sita, strictly speaking. But it is gave a book to Sita. So 2 is Shashti, possessive, isn't it? For is dative, isn't it? So in the place of Chaturthi, people are using Shashti in almost all languages.
Yes.
Babaji, did you watch, observe this kind of phenomenon? Whether it is Hindi or Telugu or English, people are, nobody is using Chaturthi.
Yes, they are using Shashti.
So Shashti is so dangerous. Pali was very, very careful with this Shashti. And he said, sometimes people use Shashti, then what to do? Then he said, take some sambandha. What to do? There is some relation or the other, no? Otherwise, how people will go doing things? Huh? So, sambandha samanya Shashti kali. Actually, Pandit doesn't say this sambandha samanya. But in Tadidas, he says, Shashti Shesha. Here he says Shashti Sheshe. Huh? So Shesha is Sambandha. Shasha Sheshi Bhava is there in Purvamimamsa. Here also actually this Vipra is Sheshi and Dhanam is Shasha. So Shasha Sheshi Bhava is the relation. So actually karma also will come. In such cases only karma and Sampradana both are used actually, strictly speaking. But Panini had no other go. So he said, Hare Baba, Chaturthi Bhakti is to be put somewhere or the other. Although internally, meaning if you take, there may be some karmartha. Because Dana Karma, Gam Dadati, cow is there. The cow is being received by that person. Okay. That means the person, the cow belongs to him, total. But here, when Dana Kriya is there, then you have to take it as Sampradana. So Daniyaha, Da plus Aniyar. R is for Rafa is for Swara. Okay. So Aniya will come. Karaniya, Gamaniya. Isn't it like that? So this Daniya means, okay, Sampradatum Yogyaha. So Sampradanartha is already embedded in that. Clear? Now go ahead. Okay, for others, any question? Because this is all semantics. This is simply not prakriya. We have to substantiate. Okay. So Dite Asmai Dani Yaha Vipraha. Priyayam Abhapraitiyam Abhapraiti Sopi Sampradanam. Now, earlier you said Dana Kriyaya, Karma, Dana Karmana, etc. Karma you have taken Kritrima. What about Akritrima? So Kriyapi Kritriman Karma, that's why Patanjali said. So here, Kriya also to be taken, Vatikara Katyayana says, Patyeshete, Shing Swapne. So Shing is an Akarmaka Dhatu. So that Chaturthi Sampradhanam will come Sakarmaka Dhatus. Isn't it? So for Akarmaka Dhatus like Patyeshete, Patye, Patim Upasrutya, having approached husband, she is going to the bed. Isn't it? So here, Kriya going to the bed for Pati in that sense. So that is also a kind of Sampradhanam. There is no other go. Otherwise, what happens if you take Karmanaya Vipraiti, here Karmana Vipraiti is there. But Sampradhanatvam Astivara, it is Shing Swapna. She is going to just approaching the her husband and he going to take the bed, lay down on the bed, isn't it? So Patyeshete is Kriya. That is Akritrima. That is karma is Kritrima. Is it clear? Patim upasrutya shete ityartha.
Sampradhanam. What sampradhanam is there in this sentence? Sampradhanam.
Sampradhanam is strictly speaking. Patim upasrutya. What kind karmanayam abhipraiti? This wife has got someone there. Who is he? Patni? Pati only.
Okay.
So Patni, Patim abhipretya ipsa. This abhipraiti is actually taken as ipsati. She wants ipsa. So ipsa is there for Patni. Kim vishayaka ipsa vartate. Bhartu pati vishayini pati vishayika ipsa vartate. So abhipraiti falls here. Actually, strictly speaking, in 99.99 cases, this Chaturthi will come in Sampradana, Dana Sampradana, whatever it is. But there may be such usages. Rajakaya Vastram Dadati, for example. Just like in this case, actually there is difference. I told you, no, Tubhyamaham Sampradade, na mama. It is not mine. It is clearly stated when you take it as Danam, strictly. But Rajakasya Vastram Dadati is also there, Shashti, just like other languages. Rajakaya Vastram Dadati is the, but when you offer the clothes to be washed and returned, then exactly this Sampradhanam fits or not. But due to Patniva Patri, like Sadrishyam, there is Sadrishyam in Dana Matre, Tasmat Tatrapi, Khandikopadhyaya. Khandika is the name of some portions in Atharva Veda. Upadhyaya is a person who teaches by receiving money. Okay, so Khandikopadhyaya, Shishyaya, Chipetam Dadati. This example is from Mahabhashya. Yaha Anudatte Kattavye Udattam Karoti. He is supposed to say Anudatta. Bhadranganne Vishrunoyama Devaha. Shrunoyama. No, he is Anudatta. Shrunoyama Deva, he said. Then immediately the Guru Upadhyaya once. First time, second time, third time, fat. Okay. In some parts of India, people teach Veda while teaching what they say, Bhadrankanne Vishro Noyama, like this. But Shiksha says, Pani Shiksha says, Giti Dirghi Shirah Kampi, Tatha Likhita Pathakaha, Anarthagyaha Alpakanthasya Shadete. You should not move your head like suppose this Dalak etc. is there while making a sound, he moves his head like just to hold his head in a fixed position. He cannot do that. That means there is correct. Okay. He has to do like this while making sounds. So certain things you cannot avoid. You may not like it. I also do not like many things, but they are there on the threshold. What to do? You have to live with them, isn't it? Nowadays, people are trying to learn with Corona because you cannot change it away. It is changing its form or whatever it is. You cannot bring new names because Kshanikavada, Sarvam Kshanikam Kshanikam. You cannot give a new name every day. Anyway, so now Patyashete, Patim Upasritya Shete, there although strictly Sampradhanam is not there, but Abhipraiti you have to take into consideration. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In Satya, Raghuvamsham Satyaya Mitabhashinam Yashase Vijagishrinam Prajayai Grahametinam, one slokam is there. There also we have to take Abhipreti.
In Raghuvamsha, first Sarga he is referring to Sai Krishna. So there says Raghuvamshi Rajas, they are Satyaya Mitabhashinam. They follow Mitabhashanam because simply to see that Satyam only is spoken. If you speak more, there may be some asatyam. Huh? Asamudra Kshirishanam Anakara. That is there. Sachayamita Bhashanam. Prajayai Gruhamedhinam Prajasya Samprato
Tyagaya
Tyagaya Sampratarthanam. Why you amass wealth? Actually, it is not amassing or hoarding. Actually, collecting, putting the earning. Tyagaya. What for Tyaga? Teje Ghai. For Tyaga only. Isn't it? Tyagaya Sampratarthanam. There also for that purpose. But wait till just see whether there may be some usages, some sutras, etc., where it falls. Otherwise, we will put it under some sutram or other. Karmanaha karma samjna, sampradanasya cha karma samjna. Karma will get karma samjna in certain examples. This is exclusively Vedic. These sentences are discussed only in Purvamimamsa. Okay. So Vaidika. Sampradanasya cha karma samjna. So what happens? Karmanaha karma samjna. So if it is, although it is karma, it will get tritiya vibhakti due to karma samjna. Although it is sampradana, chaturthi should come, it will get karma samjna ditiya. What is the example? Pashuna rudran yajate. So here, Pashuna rudran yajate. Pashuna means, what is the meaning? Pashum rudraya dadati. See, yaja means puja, sangati karna, all the meanings are there. So here, yaja means to give. In a yaga, a pashu is being offered to Rudra. Isn't it? So here, what is the meaning? Pashum Rudraya dadati. Pashum, what is that? Karakam? Karma. What is there in the sentence? Pashuna. So karma became karana? Huh? Rudraya. Pashuna. Pashuna Rudram yajate. Rudram is Ditiya. It is actually Rudraya. He is giving to Rudra. So Dadati means Chaturthi will come. But here Sampradana became karma and Rudram Ditiya. Is it clear? Swamiji.
Mahodaya, punah vadatu idam na jnatam.
See, in some usages, especially in Veda, karma becomes karana, sampradana becomes karma. Is it clear? What is the example? Pashuna Rudram yajate. What is the meaning of the sentence in ordinary language? Pashum Rudraya dadati. Pashuna karma is there. What is the actual meaning? Pashum karma. So karma became karma or not? Rudram yajate. What does it mean? Rudraya dadati. Rudram karma. What is the original one? Sampradana. So sampradana became karma or not? Okay. Karmanah karna samujna, sampradanasya cha karma samujna. Pashuna rudram yajate. Pashum rudraya dadati ityarthaha. Ruchyarthanam priyamanaha. Ruchyarthanam means dhatunam. Shashavaki shasha. Ruchyarthanam priyamanaha. Priyamanaha arthaha sampradana samujna. See, ruchyarthanam dhatunam prayoge. When you are going to employ some dhatus like prenati, for example, rochate, ruchi, ruchyarthanam, then the priyamanaha arthaha, okay, whoever is going to have priti through that will become sampradana samjna. Sampradane, chaturthi sampradane. Isn't it? By example, it will become clear. Ruchyarthanam dhatunam prayoge, priyamanaha arthaha sampradanam syat. Haraye rochate bhaktihi. Haraye rochate bhaktihi. That means bhakti is a thing which pleases Hari. Isn't it? Hari has got ruchi and he gets satisfaction, priti, isn't it? Through which bhakti. So when you are using rochate, ruchyartha, who is the person getting priti or satisfaction? Hari. Therefore, haraye rochate bhakti, isn't it? So through bhakti, Hari likes it. Hari gets a satisfaction. Therefore, this is ruchyartha. Rochate is ruchyartha. So haraye chaturth sampradhanam chaturthe vibhakti. He explains. Anyakartrukaha abhirashaha ruchihi. Here, ruchi means not having oneself ruchi. I may like gari, that is vada, or I may like dosha. No. We don't want your likes and dislikes. What we want is, if you are going to offer something, to simply generate ruchi in one person. So since he got ruchi in that, Sai Krishna, you are laughing. Anything special? Morning tiffin, you are maybe morning tiffin. The ruchi. Haraye ruchite bhakti. Anyakartrukaha abhilashaha. The ruchi, okay, anyakartruka. Abhilasha means desire. Harinistha preetehe bhakti kartri. So preeti, where is preeti? Satisfaction in Hari. For that, who is kartri? Bhakti, isn't it? So that is the explanation. Harinistha, nishtha means which is there. Preetehe, to that satisfaction or preeti. Bhakti kartri. Priyamanah kim? Why did you say priyamanah? Getting, who is getting satisfaction? Devadattaya rojate modakaha pathi. This modaka in Telugu on Ganesh Chaturthi we offer modakas. Undralu in Telugu we call it. Anyway, whatever it is, made of rice powder and something, some dal. So pathi, on the way, Devadatta was traveling. This Devadatta, Chaitra, Maitra, all these people are just helpful for Karaka Prakriya. They are doing many things. Devadatta Gramam Gachati. Pathi, on the way, I should eat modaka. No. And then he stopped at once under a tree and started eating modaka. That is, the modaka generates preeti in Devadatta, not for others. Earlier, Devadatta's bhakti is generating preeti in Hari. Hari likes bhakti. So Anyakartruka, this is what is meant by done by other people, but not by for himself. Devadattaya rojite modakaha pathi. Then Shlagha Hanung Sthashapang Yipsyamanaha. No, Yapamicha, one sotram is there. In Dhatu Patha, that is the only Dhatu, it is said. Micha, this is also a myth. There are some certain prayojanam. So Shlagha, he is giving certain dhatus, Panini, and in case of those things, Nipsyamanaha. See, now and then we have been using Jnapaka. Jnapaka means directly Panini does not say, but through his usage or something, okay, he will suggest. Not Vachya Maryadaya Nochyate, Kintu Vyangya Maryadaya, Athava indirectly, Paroksha Rupena Panini Bhakti. This is the thing, like that. Then we say Jnapaka. There is a lengthy discussion about this Jnapa. Okay, so here Jnipsyamanaha means Bodhyamanaha. Jna dhatu, Jnapa dhatu. So Jnipsyamanaha means who is being taught, who is being informed, who is being because this is something related to love. The problem is that. So if do you have say, exact good words in English to express this meaning, what Panini meant, is a $1 million question. Anybody's guess. So let us take this thing. Nipsyamana, how? Esham prayoge, when you are going to employ these dhatus, bodhayitum ishtaha sampradana samajnah syat. Jnapanam nipsyamana, that is karmani. Yak. So being taught, being informed, the person who is being informed will become sampradana, get sampradana samajna and chaturthi sampradana. What is the example? Gopi स्मरात् कृष्णाय श्लाघते हनुते तिष्ठते शपते वा. This gopi is there. Smarat lakshana. What is, who is smara? Harasmara haro bhargah tyambaka sriprantaka. Smaraha means manmatha. Who is manmatha, Swami? What is meant by manmatha?
Manaha yaha mathnati saha
Mana,
manmatha.
rather, he is not satisfied with the mathana of a single mind. Manasi mathanati is manmatha. So he takes up his arrows, you know, Arvindam, Ashokam, Chotam, Navamallika, Nirotpalam. These 5 are called, he is called Panchasayaka. He has got only 5 arrows. I should give one beautiful verse from Sapnasadatta about this, this problem. Arvindam, Ashokancha, Chotancha, Navamallika, Nirotpalancha, Panchaite, Panchabanasya Sayaka. Sayaka means Bana, arrow. This Manmatha doesn't have any other word. So he goes to some centers where he will find youth and starts feeding arrows simply to generate. And Vasanta is his friend, some close friend. He follows. So in Pramana Sambhava, he says, Samohanam Namam Sakhema Mastram. Hey Indra, what do you think of this? Who is Shiva? Who is Parvati? I don't. My arrow. Do you know what is my arrow? Samohanam. Once it falls upon somebody, once the Vana hits someone, end of the matter. Forget about him. He falls in line. So Vasanta first went and made arrangements like a secretary or a personal assistant, and then Manmatha enters. Keep it aside. Here what happens? Swapnavasadatta, Vibhasa Mahakavi. Padmavati is seen by that Raja. Who is that Raja? In Swapnavasadatta, Vasadatta and Udayana. Udayana was the king. There is Padmavati, there is Vasadatta. So Udayana got some doubt. Who said, just like our Kumar Bhatta asked, who said, who called him Sarvajna, like that, Udayana asked, who called this Manmatha by the name Panchasayaka? Panchabana? Only 5 banas he had. Who said? Kameno Jayiningate. Kameno Jayiningate. Mayitata Kamakya Basthangate. Dastvasvairamavantirājatanayam Pancheshavah Patitaha. Tairajyapi Sashalyameva Hratayam Bhuyascha Vidhavayam Pancheshurmadanaha Pancheshurmadano Yada Kathamayam Shashthasharaf Patitaha. Where the 6th arrow has come from? Question. Kameno Jayiningate Mayi Tada Kamakya Vasthangate. I went to Ujjaini. There I went into some state. Kamapi avastha. That means Kamajvara he got. He got that avastha. Then Drishtva Swayiramantirajatamayam. Avantirajatanya Padmavati was seen by me. Then Kamena Swayam Pancheshavah Patitaha Pancha Ishavaha, the 5 arrows are spelled. Kama, this Manmatha, used all the 5 arrows. Arvindam, Ashokam, Chotam, Navamalika, Nirodha. All the arrows are used. Is he left with any more arrows? No, because he is Panchavan. Okay. But Jastvasvairamantirajatanayan Pancheshavah Patitaha Tairadyapi Sashalyameva Hridayam. My mind is still Adyapi, even today, Sashalyameva. Those metal, these things are still there in my Hridayam is still. Huh? That means he did not take away. Still they are there. Fits. Then Bhuyascha Vidhavayam. Again I am hit. Vayam means we. Pani says Asmadodvayoscha. Aham bravimi, avam bravaha, vayam bromaha. Anything you can use. So Vayam, we. Bhuyascha, Bhuyaha again. Vidhaha, we are hit again. Then Pancheshur Madanaha Yada. If at all this Madana Manmatha, Madana Manmatho Mara Pradyumno Venaketana. Another question. This Madana, Madayati Madana, it generates a kind of excitement in the minds of people, young people especially. Pancheshur Madanaha Yada. If at all they are correct, who claim that Madana is Pancheshu, Panchabana. Kathamayam Shashtasharaf Pamatitaha. How? How the 6th arrow is used against me? That is Chamatkara. So Chamatkara Bhavana Vishayatvam should be there in a Kavya. This is acceptable to everyone. Would you like to note down that verse or just enjoy? Not very much this thing, but just for it. So now Gopi Smarat Heto. Which would be Smara charged here. You know, charging Avahana. Both of Payata Vishachi, etc. Avahana will be there and they enter the mind. That is, and Krishnaya Shlakate. She is praising Krishna. You are so beautiful, your body, personality, your 6-pack, etc. Whatever nonsense she wants to, she is saying. That is Shlakate. Shlakha means to admire. Shlakate. Hnute. That means taking him aside because other Gopikas are there. She doesn't want to share. So Gopika took Krishna aside and Hnute, and then she is telling him about her prema. And then Tishthate, she is standing there only because she wants to simply, that means although he wants that I want to go, I have some other work, she is making him stand there and narrating her love. Then Shapate. Shapate means Shapa Upalambhe. By scolding, she is expressing her love. In Kadambari means, Kadambari means Madhyam. Kadambari Rasaswadet Paharo Narochate. Vanochishtin Jagat Sarva like that. In Kadambari, there is Mahashweta Bhuttanta. There are certain sentences called Bhujanga Bhangi Bhashitani. Bhujanga is serpent, Bhangi is zigzag. So the Bhashitani, the words in that context are also giving double meaning. Not this nonsensical meaning in the movies, cinemas. But that is there. Then Kadambari tells Kapinjala, Kumara, तवेयम् अपहसिताहङ्कारके कान्तापेशलता प्रीतिपरवशं जनं कमिव न कारयति. Which word is Kumara? What is the meaning of Kumara? You are in the age of Kaumara. That is the general meaning. Kumara. Mara means Manmatha. Ku means bad. You are no doubt handsome, very good, nice. But you are so bad because you are not falling in love with me. Therefore, Kumara. That is Balabhatta. Adbhutam. His language, if you want to speak fluent in Sanskritam or good language, Balabhatta is nice. Kumara. Kumara. How? See, this is Kakushvara. In Loka, Kakushvara is there. You don't know anything. That means you know everything that I know. But you are acting as if you do not know anything. This is Kaku. This is explained by Mamatacharya in Kavya Prakasha when he said Kalo Vyakti Swaradaya. Swara is actually generates difference of meaning in Veda only, but in Loka also you will have Kakuswara. He is a great leader. Do you know? All of you should know that he is a great leader. What does it mean? That means this person has to suspect. One should be skeptical of the words. So similarly here, Vijanga Bhangi Bhashidani, like that is good. So here she is actually scolding. That is Shapate. So see how beautifully Pani put all these verbs at a single point of place. Shlagha, Nandho, and then Stha Shapam. Gipsimana. Gipsimana kim Gipsimana, why did you say that is the Bodhayitum Ishtaha? Why did you say that Devadattaya Shlagate Pathi? Someone is praising Devadatta because he has got some work with him. Generally, this admiration, etc., happens when someone likes or has got some work with him. Some faculty in the university may write some kavitvam praising the vice chancellor because these people want promotion. Use and abuse of language. Okay. So otherwise, telling the fact is not admiration. Even oneself, one can tell the facts. I have this capacity. I have studied so much. I can do this, that. That is not wrong. It is not a dosha. Why? In Adiparva, Garutman says, with my, I have such a capacity that with my wings, I can just fly off the waters of 7 oceans. I can pound just all these 7 Paraparvatas. That is my Shakti. What I mean to say. Garutman says. So there is nothing wrong in telling this thing that just like in what you call biodata, whatever it is, in there people know your capacities, non-capacities, they go on writing. So actually, telling the fact is not Atmastuti. It does not fall in that category. So, where are we? Devadattaya Shlagate Pathi. On the way, he is just praising Shlagate.
महोदय महोदय तिष्ठते इति कथम् आत्मनेपदम्?
Here.
तिष्ठति इति न गोपी कृष्णाय तिष्ठते इति आत्मनेपदं कुतः?
There is one sutram Prakashanastheyakhyayoscha. Prakashanastheyakhyayoscha. In that sutram, Atmanepada Prakaranam is there towards the end of, not end of actually in Uttarardha. So, in that sense, Tishthate will be the usage. Actually, we are not discussing why Atmanepadam Parasnepadam because for that only we have to spend half of the time. So generally, if you follow the commentaries generally will give. Otherwise, just to open Atmanepada Prakaranam, it is not big. Prabhabhyam samarthabhyam pratisthate, something like that they given. There itself this sutram also will. Okay. So, Dhare Ruttamannaha. What happened? धारेः उत्तमन्न अधमन्न धारेः धारयति ओके धारी ध्वनि ध्वि धातु निजन उत्तमन्न अधमन्न two persons are there okay the one who gives the loan is called uttamanna the one who receives the loan is called adhamanna in dharma shastras these things are very धारेः धारी if you take धारयतेः प्रयोगे when you use that verb उत्तमन्नः उक्तसंज्ञः स्यात् सम्प्रदानसंज्ञः भक्ताय धारयति मोक्षं हरिः so here भक्ताय dharayate moksham harihi if you find this currency notes there also this dharayate this verb is used 100 rupee or 500 rupee currency is there now there 14 languages are given there sanskritam is also there so I promised to give something like that they write in English but here it is dharayate that so uttamannaha adhamanna so he moksha janardana isn't it we have already given this arogyam bhaskaradiche dhanamiche dhadashana jnanam maheshwaradiche moksha janardana so this hari what he owns I mean he owes rather moksha for his bhakta since he has got bhakti in Vishnu is supposed to give moksha. So here dharehe the usage will be there. Dharayate moksham harihi bhaktaya it becomes. Uttamanna kim? Why did we say uttamanna? Devadattaya shatam dharayati grame. See, Devadattaya for Devadatta in grama shatam dharayati 100 rupees he has to give. Not adhamanna, not uttamanna. He has to pay back that money. He has taken as adharma, adhamanna. In the case of adhamanna, it does not come. In the case of uttamanna only, it will come. Who is giving? Okay. Spruheri sitaha. Spruha dhatu is there. Spruhehe. Ipsitaha, whichever is ipsita means ishta. Ishta, ipsita both are the same. It is just ishdhatu prachaya. Sprhaitehe prayoge ishtaha sampradhanam syat. Pushpebhyaha sprhayati. That means I have given you earlier eight atma gunas from Gautam Dhamma Sutram. There, one of the atma gunas, bhotadaya, etc. One of them is aspruha. One of them is aspruha. Spruha means having a desire in a thing that is owned by others. One should not expect others' things. If he expects, it is called spruha. Is it clear? So one should try to inculcate this kind of the lakshanam, that is what is called atma guna, that is aspruha. In the same sense. Ipsitah kim pushpebhyah vane sprahayati. There what happens in vana, one is trying to get for flowers. Ipsita matre iyam samjna. Prakarsha vivakshayantu paratvat karma samjna. So ipsita matre, in which we take the ipsita matra only, then only it will be sampradana samjna. Suppose prakarsha vivakshayam to, if there is a prakarsha vivaksha too much, prakarsha means that is superlative. If you want to have that vivaksha, then paratvat karma samjna. There will be karma samjna because it is parichantarangapavadanam uttarottaram baliyaha. This is praha epsaya. That's why ipsitaha he said. Sprihehe, he has given ipsitaha meaning because sprahadhatoho, spraha ipsayam is the dhatu. So, so there what happens? Prakarsha Vivakshayam tu Paratvato Karma Samujña. So ordinary Ipsa is different, Prakarsha is different. Prakarsha is superlative, Atishayinam. Too much of then if you have that Vivaksha, then there will be Parata Nityantaranga Padanam Tarottaram Baliha Paratvatu Karma Samujña Sampradana Samujñam Badhate. Okay, Pushpani Sprahayati. There will be not Pushpebhyaha or Pushpaya, something. Prithadruhershya Suyarthananyam Pratikopaha. This is Pradha, Droha, Irshya, Asuya, Arthanam. So the Shabdas which denote any one of these meanings. Then Yamprati Kopaha, against whom one has got Kopa, there that person becomes gets a Sampradana Samujña, Chaturthi will come. Note down one verse generally what is this. Ranakarta Pita Shatruhu, Ranakarta Pita Shatruhu. Ranakarta Pita Shatruhu, Mata cha Vyabhicharini. Ranakarta Pita Shatruhu, Mata cha Vyabhicharini. Next line. Bharya Ropavati Shatruhu. Bharya Ropavati Shatruhu. Putra Shatrurapanditaha. Putra Shatrurapanditaha. Ranakarta Pita Shatruhu, Mata cha Vyabhicharini, Bharya Ropavati Shatruhu, Putra Shatrurapanditaha. This is from Hitopadesha. Quotation is from Hitopadesha. So, Ranakarta Pita Shatruhu. These are called Sambandhavachakas. Putra, Guru, Shishya, Mata, etc. are called Sambandhavachakas. That means you need not use that particular word. If you say Shishya, it means he has got some Guru. And if you say Guru, he has got some Shishya. Similarly, Putra means he has got his father and mother, Pita, Mata. Ranakarta, the father who took so many loans. That means what is the inner meaning? Did not clear. He did not pay back the loans. That person is a Shatru. Because this son has to take the burden of paying back the loans. This generally we must have, everyone of us must have come across at least one example of such people. Okay. So, Nakarta Pita Shatru. Then Mata Vyabhicharini. The Mata doesn't have control upon her sexual these things. So she is free. Then what happens? People may not come forward to accept these sons or daughters in marriage. No, mother is not good. What does it mean? Whatever gunas were there in the mother may, through Vanshaparamparyam, the hereditary, may also come to the children also. So we have to be careful. We don't accept. What is the guarantee that the children are not have not received those things from, inherited the lakshanas of the mother? Therefore, Mata cha Vyabhicharni Mata cha Shatruhu. This is one thing. Bharya Ropavati Shatruhu. A beautiful wife is an enemy. Why are you laughing? Sai Krishna.
You said
What is your understanding of this sentence?
You said this before.
Perfect.
You said.
What did I say? I did not say anything.
The sloka was said by you.
Earlier I have already said that. So whether it is said or not said, sometimes I may forget because another parallel class is running. Whether I said to those people or you, I don't know. So tell me, what is the meaning Bharya Robhavati Shatru? Every beautiful wife is an enemy of
if the wife is beautiful, there will be many other men who will be following this girl. So it will be a very hard
others,
situation.
others will be looking at her because she is attractive. So the husband will be angry with them. Automatically, those people are considered as enemies. So the wife is not an enemy of this thing. Lakshana Vritti. So wife is generating enemies to her husband by her beauty. Hey, Babaji, is it clear? You are also laughing. Isn't it? So Bharya Robhavati Shatru Putra Shatrura Panditaha. We often quote Pandita Putraha Paramashamthaha. Most of the time, the son of a Pandita is generally not a Pandita in many cases. So Pandita, he is a Pandita Putra. In the meeting center, some people, if he doesn't know the meaning, he thinks, oh, they are admiring me, I am Pandita Putra, my father is. So actually, what is the Vakishesha? Paramashamtha.
Pandita Putra for Paramashamtha.
He is not. A couple of years ago, all the scholars from Twin Cities were invited to offer some Pandita Samman. So one person who did not study Tadhitas and who is not good at language, Sanskritam, but speaks only in Sanskritam, he was just doing the Avmanam, etc., whatever it is. Then he was using a word. For example, take Subramanyam is a great Vayakarani. His intention is good. That I am good in Vyakarana. Some people asked me whether to put you in Vyakaranam or Vedanta. I said, anywhere you put, I am not interested actually. Since you have come, I did not want to. I mean, so I have come, doesn't matter. So they said, he said, great Vayakarani. Actually, what is the meaning of Vayakarani? Vyakaranam adhite vettiva Vayakarana. Tatadhite tatveda by Panini Sutram Anpratyaya. Naivabhyam Padantabhyam Porvodatabhyam Aich. So Vya becomes Vaya. Aich. Vayakarana. That means who studied or knows Vyakaranam is called a Vayakarana. Then Panini in Apatyadhikara Prajani, he says Tasyapachyam Ata Inithanau. So Dasharatha Apachyam Puman Dasharathi. Like that, Vayakarana Apachyam Puman Tasyapachyam Inipratyaya Vayakaranahi. His father studied Vyakaranam, but not this person. He is just the relation is he is the son of Vyakarana. What does it mean? This person did not study Vyakaranam. So, so what to say? So most of the scholars do understand this, except those who do not know Tadhitas. So what is said in Vyakaranam? Tadhita mudho Vyakarana. Tadhitam odhaha, who is loaded with Tadhita, should be called a Vyakarana, not others. Tadhita mudho avayyakarana. Tadhita modhaha, Tadhiteshu modhaha, who doesn't know Tadhitas is avayyakarana. Isn't it? So what? Tadhita mudho Vyakarana. Tadhitam odhaha Vyakarana. Tadhita modhaha, Tadhiteshu modhaha avayyakarana. Mudho, after mudho, avagraha is there. Yes. Huh? Kaumudi yadi kanthastha, pratha bhashya parishrama. Kaumudi yadi akantastha, then also pratha bhashya parishrama. In Ayurveda, pathye sati gadartasya kimaushadha nishevana. Pathye sati Gadartasya Roga Vyadhi Gadamaya Amrakosha. Gada means Roga. Rogartha. He is suffering from some disease. He follows Pathyam. Why Aushadam? Why medicine? Pathye Sati Gadartasya Kim Aushadha Nishevanam. Pathye Sati, Pathye Asati. Avagraha. Pathye Asati, when he doesn't follow Pathyam, Gadartasya, he got some disease. Kim Aushadha Nishevanam, why medicine? If he follows Pathyam, medicine is useless. If he doesn't follow Pathyam, then also medicine is useless. So the professor was speaking like this, great Vaiyakarni, and people start. It is a karma. Sometimes you can't say anything. You can't get up from your seat and say, please speak perfect language. That is not going to, you can't explain. There's a flow. And he may not listen to your words. He may get disturbed. Most of the times, what the Western education people, what they say, hey, don't disturb me. To escape from silence. There may be some mistake while teaching also. There may be something that is not coming to the mind exactly at the time. Something may happen. This is common. Okay. So what happens is, this is Vaiyakarani is great. So here we are discussing these things. Two words, Asuya, Ishya, Asuya. What is Ishya? What is Asuya? Otherwise, note down our question. Ishya Kshantihi. Ishya Kshantihi. Ishya Akshantihi. Sandhi. Ishya Kshantihi. Ishya Kshanti Rasuyatu. Just combine. Ishya Kshanti Rasuyatu. Dosharopo Guneshvapi. Dosharopo Guneshvapi. Okay. Irshya Amarkosha. Irshya Akshantihi. Kshanti, Kshama, both are one and the same. Sahanam. Okay. So Akshanti, Asahanam, when another person has got more wealth, more education, more knowledge, more comforts, whatever it may be, then this person cannot simply have patience. He is impatient. Then that is called Irshya. Asahanam. Asuyatu Twanta Thadena Purvabhak Amarkosha. Tu Anta na Purvabhak. Bhajon Vihin Vipracheha Bhak. Okay. Asuyatu, then Asuya Dosharopo Guneshvapi. Actually, that person is a great data. He is donating many things to many people, needy. But when this person was asked, is he a good donor? Is he donating many things? No, 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 no. What kind of donation? Whichever he doesn't want, he gives away to others. He is not a great donor or nothing. We said, this is Dosharopa Guneshvapi. You see, a great scholar, he just speaks fluently in English. So he is considered as a scholar, but he is not a scholar. There are so many scholars. What is there? How can you say he is a great scholar? I don't think so. This is Asuya. Gunesh Papi. In Yoga Shastram commentary, he says, if another person has got more gunas than you, it is possible. What is the answer? Jata Chakram. Nothing else. You simply say, if anybody says anything, simply refer him to Jyotisham. He will not stand there. He will run away. Who can go into Jyotisham and discuss all these things? So, he has got more gunas. Suppose I am not offering donation, although I can. But the person next door is offering a lot of donations. So then keep your mind happy so that your mind will not be polluted with Isha and Asuya. That is one thing. Because you have to see yoga chittavritti nirodhaha. What else? These yoga teachers collecting 3,000, 4,000, so much of money, they do not know the actual meaning of yoga. You just samadho, ghai, not yujir yoga. You just samadho. Okay? So, then he also says, when somebody is not following, suppose he is a Brahmana, he doesn't perform Vedadhyanam regularly, or doesn't perform in Sanjhavanam, then ignore him. So your mind will not be polluted with dvesha. To keep the mind clean, it is very, very difficult, especially in a society, isn't it? Even a sannyasi may have some kind of vikara, what you call it? We call it vikara. Okay? So now Panini is taking up a beautiful sutram, krodha, krodha, droha, droha, drhyati. Irshya asuyarthanam. He doesn't give these words, just words. Earlier he was giving certain dhatus. Now he is giving certain dhatus. Of course, you may take as words also, asu, irshya, asuya. The words which have the meaning of any one of these. Arthanam, yam pratikopaha, against whom one has got kopa. Patanjali goes on discussing what is kopa. Then finally, he says, in every one of these things, kopa is there, embedded, inherent. Krodha need not say. Droha, irshya, asuya. In all these things, if you take the original meaning, kopa is there. Patanjali discusses at length. Okay, so what is it? Krodhadya thanam prayoge yam prati kopaha saha ukta samudhyaha syat. Haraye kridhyati driyati irshyati asuyati va. So, haraye kridhyati driyati irshyati asuyati va. Whom he is talking about? Thus Jaya Vijaya became Shishupala Tantaratra, Ravana Kumbhakarna, and Hiranyaksha Hiranyakashipu, no? And also in Harivansha, you have Paundraka Vasudeva. He was telling people, come on, tell me, if you come across this person, with my name he is moving across the country. Vasudeva, I will kill him if you tell me if he comes. Nowadays, police declare the 5 lakhs you will be given if you get something like that. Okay, so haraye kridhyati driyati. Driyati, what is the example? Mahabharata. That asana offered to Sri Krishna by Duryodhana. Isn't it? That asana was prepared especially. Driyati, irshyati, asuyati. We have examples in later life. We need not give any examples. Yam pratikopaha kim? See, you said yam pratikopaha. Why? Then he said bharyam irshyati. See, he has got Ishya against Bharya, then Ditiya only. Why? Because actually it is not Irshya against Bharya. Then what is it? Mainam Anyaha Drakshit iti. Adrakshit. Okay, Namang Yoga Adagama Prithyata. Adrakshit becomes Drakshit. So, Enam, my wife, Anyaha, another person should not look at. Okay, so Mainam Anyaha Drakshi iti there Bharyam Ditiya will come, isn't it? Not Sampradani Titarthi. Krodhaha Amarshaha. He is giving the meanings of different shabdas. Krodhaha Amarshaha. So actually Krodha means Amarshaha, Asahanam. So Bhimasena says Namarshayami. I don't. Brook. So Krodhaha means Amarshaha. Drohaha Apakaraha. Driyati. Droha means apakara. Ishya akshama. Asuya guneshu doshavishkaranam. Drohadayopi kopa prabhava eva grihyante. This is quoting indirectly Mahabhashyam. Drohadayopi, somebody is doing some droha unknowingly. No, that we do not take. If it is being done droha, apakara, with the kopa, due to kopa, then only that will become an example for this. Because Panini said, Yamprati kopa, careful about kopa. Kopa should be there, then only. Ataha Visheshana Samanyena Yamprati kopa iti. That's why Panini said, Yamprati kopa, that means whether maybe droha, huh? It may be, but kopa should be there, huh? Underline. That is the bottom line. Papa is bottom line. Upon that you will have these things. Then only this Chaturthi. Kruthadruhershya Kruthadruho Upasrishtayo Karma. You see, Upasarga is there now. If one dhatu is preceded by or prefixed by with an Upasarga, then it is called Upasrishta. Upasrishta means having an Upasarga. Upasarga kriya yoge gatischa Panini sutras. Okay, prahara, ahara, samhara, all those upasargas. Prapara, apa, samhano, vanis, niradus, durvi, an, all those 20 or 20. So,
महोदय
ah,
द्रोहादयोऽपि कोपप्रभवा एव गृह्यन्ते इत्युक्तं कोपं विनापि द्रोहो भवति वा?
as I told you, no, without knowing, this person doesn't know that that will be an apakara to that person. He did something. So he understood this is a droha to me. He committed a droha to me. But actually, this person did not expect, did not target that person to commit this droha. Something we are doing for something, but it is reflecting or having reaction in some other form elsewhere. Can you give an example in day-to-day life? Just to think.
Many examples.
Give one. Don't give so many examples. Give one.
Polluting. I mean, we keep AC, but it will be polluting the. It will be warming up the environment.
Global warming. Global warming, you are saying. So people, their swartha with swartha they are doing. They did not actually want to hurt other countries. But today, up to 50% America and China are doing pollution. Why all this pollution don't they know means? I told you, if mind is fresh, if mind is without calcium, everything will be okay. If mind is kalushita, panchabhutas are kalushita. It may be Prithvi, it may be Jala, it may be Vayu, it may be Akasha, and so on. All the panchabhutas are kalushita because your mind is kalushita. You want too much of money. You want too much of this thing and that thing, all those things. Then what happens? You have to go to any extent to do anything. Then what happens? There will be problem. So the calcium has come. Now can you stop it? Not a joke. Killing people. Okay. So there are many examples. Some country is there next to us. Another country is actually helping them to do something. But that may work out against our country. This is also an indirect droha. Their papa may not be there. May not be there. We do not say is not there. Okay. Any more doubts?
Acharya, those 5 banas of Manmada, what is the meaning of those 5 words?
Arvind on white lotus. Ashoka, Sita was sitting under Ashoka. Chota means mango. Navamallika is in Maghama side comes, Jasmine. Mallipu in Telugu. Navamallika. Nirotpalam, black lotus. Do you want to test them? For God's sake.
Yes.
Because Vamasa is exclusively using those banas, those as arrows. Now, if you want to experiment, let us see what will happen. Any more doubts?
महोदय नास्तिकः हरिं द्रुह्यति इति भवति वा?
Yeah, your example is given, no? Harindriyati, we have given Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu, etc.
न
But he cannot do, because Nastika cannot see Hari. If he can see Hari, then maybe possible. Hari, no. How sun is there, if both are available in this single point of time and space, okay, isn't it?
तर्हि तादृशम् उदाहरणं किं भवेत्?
नास्तिकः आस्तिकं द्रिह्यति.
नास्तिकः आस्तिकं द्रुह्यति.
He is creating troubles to astikas. Well, we are going to some yatra, say Shivalanga in this thing, isn't it?
Acharya, why not Chaturthi is used in that sentence? Nastikaha
आस्तिकाय द्रिह्यति.
तर्हि द्वितीया घटितं वाक्यम् उदाहरणत्वेन वक्तुं शक्यते वा? यत्र कोपो नास्ति,
यदि कोपः नास्ति, that you have to select. It is beyond the speaker. You have to select. Because Pani does not say so easily. You very careful. Do you have Papa against it? Do you know exactly? Are you sure that this Nastika had got a Papa against that Nastika? You don't know. I too. So we cannot say that. Okay? So then Nastikam Drijhati. Because Papa is not there. So Pani underlines Papa is there or not against it. If no Papa, no Chaturthi. Then Dvitiya. Is it clear? Any more doubts? Om Namah Parnikatyaya Varanjabhya Shabda Vidya Sampradaya Kartabhyo Anshadibhyo Paramabhyo Madhyo Madhyo